tell you what, if this takes any more takes, it's going to be an episode of the 4 Pinter.
This is a 4 Pinter, they say. Sure as hell hope you're gonna stay. Get your glass and drink to this. You know that it's just gonna stick. So welcome to the 4 Pinter again.
Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of the 4 Pinter. This week we're going to take a look at the original Ridge Racer on the PlayStation. So we'll start at the start, the beginner's track. I've already had a little bit of a practice. I did manage to win here earlier, so let's see how we fare now. Here's the Namco lady, looking as attractive as ever. She never seems to age, that girl. It's an absolutely classic arcade conversion, this, and a great launch title for the original PlayStation. Phenomenal graphics and sound, really, when you consider this was so early. Even in the lifespan of 3D games. It's all about going sideways, it's all about the drift. I'm a big fan of that. More in video game form than in my diesel van. You can get a little bit hairy in that particular vehicle, you just haven't got the power to get the back end back under control. No worries in video games. There's going to be no insurance payouts there. You can drive how you like. You can even drive after a drink. So she asked me in for a cup of tea. Who was I to say no? Of course I'll have a cup of tea. So very much a game about knowing which corners to go sideways round and which corners to just take your time round. Keep the back end in decent order. There's two ways of drifting. You can either put on your brakes or you can just let go of the accelerator. Or you can just ram into the side of somebody's car if you like. So that is not particularly helpful. Hitting the other cars will slow you down. And you may well notice a black line keep going up and down the screen. That is the problem with recording from CRT televisions. Some games, I don't know why, there's no science about it all. Some games you just cannot get them to record properly without that black line. So hopefully it's not too bad. Oh crikey, I'm getting gangbanged by pink and blue cars. I know that car behind me just hit me. Let's get by him, we're not having that business. Basically this game is just one big track, and as you progress up the levels it just adds an extension to this original track here. You can probably see outlined on the map. Later Ridge Racer games did improve on that, but in all honesty it's probably still my favourite in the series. Certainly musically. I've got Revolution and I've played it Link Up, it's okay. For some reason it just doesn't seem to drive as well as this game. I don't know if other people have found that an issue or not. Certainly the later games like Rage Racer and Ridge Racer 4 really changed the issues with this, just the whole one level thing, but you've got to remember this was an arcade machine, so that was acceptable for a game you were just putting coins in. So have we just pipped him at the post on the last corner? I do believe we have. So there we go, winner.
And I believe in you, and I don't know why, I just don't know what to do. But I said believe in me, and I believe in you, believe in me.
Let's have a drink to that. Get your gabber out. Hands in the air and there you are, greeted with the game over screen. Very nice. So I think we've got time to have a look at the next track, the mid-level. We'll stick with the same car and we'll see how we fare. There she is again. Looking very good with the intermediate sign. Even after all this time, I still have no idea how you're supposed to start the race, start a Ridge Racer. Everyone just seems to leave me for dust. Is that just some sort of Mario Kart type tactic about when you're supposed to put the accelerator down, or what the score is? I don't know, I think we just went through the back end of somebody's car, so... How that happened, I don't know, but I'm quite thankful for it, because hitting other people's cars severely slows you down. Tough corner, that one. Very sharp. Yeah, it happens in the air with this music. It also reminds me, I almost feel like the Prodigy made these soundtracks of Ridge Racer. They just didn't tell anybody. I suppose that just goes to show you the calibre of the music in this game. It could be mistaken for the work of the Prodigy. Seriously, that sounds like the Prodigy. Another example of the sideways action slowing you down.
That's it, cleaning, gonna get the job done. That's it, cleaning, know what you done. Your place is just a mess, you gotta confess, gotta get it clean. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I know it's on the scene. They said, box it, cleaning, get the job done. Box it, cleaning, gonna please everyone. Saying box it, cleaning, gonna get the job done. Box it, cleaning, gonna please everyone. Saying
Whoops, a wall. Never good. It is such a beautiful art when you manage to link it all together around the corners. It really is something special. Not really displaying it too well here. After 4 pints, it's not surprising. When you get it right like that, I mean, it's just fantastic, the feeling. So 1 lap to go, there's 2 cars ahead somewhere. There's one of them. And I'll be surprised if the tyres are going to be any use in this car after this race, because seriously, I must have ripped all the tread off of them with this sideways action. Oh dear, that's Wally. So I can see first place, but can I overtake him? That is the question on everybody's lips. I don't know the answer. We've only got an overtaking him, so there's hoping to no more crazy wall action. Okay, there's a little bit of double crazy wall action, so we could well be seeing the blue car passing us by shortly. I would press rear view, but I have no idea what button it is. Oh, we've only gone and beaten him as well. He's got it all on camera.
stick on some random game and then we'll play in the same. This is the 4 points of race. This is the 4 points of race.